explain yourselves.
Clifton started it.
No, Josh started it. He was talking about my mom.
Well, you were talking about my shoes.
That's because they're ugly.
You're ugly.
Enough. I've heard enough. Boys, I'm so disappointed in you. What do I always tell everyone? If you're having a problem with anyone in class, then you tell me so we can solve it together. But instead, you're out here talking bad about each other and instigating fights. You know what? Our field trip to the zoo next week is canceled. I will not stand for this behavior.
No! Wait, Miss Davis. Give us another chance.
Yeah, please give us another chance.
Give me one good reason why I should.
Because you're always telling us it's never too late to fix a mistake.
Now you choose to remember the things I tell you. This little stunt you pulled out here made me think I was talking to the air. All right, I'll give you an opportunity to make it up.
Yes.
How can we redeem ourselves?
Everyone has 1 week to make a report about times in history when people work together to change the world. Hopefully, then you'll see that we're stronger when we work together rather than fighting each other. If everyone works hard and puts effort into these presentations, then we'll have our field trip.
Yes! Yay!
But right now, we're heading inside early. Recess is cut short because of this little stunt. When we get inside, we're going to choose which groups we'll present on. Josh, you'll be presenting on the NAACP. And Clifton will be presenting on the Black Panthers. I think it will help you both to study how Black people have worked together.
What's the Black Panthers?
I don't know. But make sure you do a good report because I want to go to the zoo.
Yeah, I know. Make sure yours is good too.
Whatever.
Ah! This is so hard. The presentations are today, and I still don't have my assignment ready. Everyone is going to be so mad at me. They're all out at recess, and I'm stuck here trying to figure it out. I really tried to make it come together, but there's just so much information out there. I didn't even know how to organize everything I found. Look at the kid on his quilt, looking like he got everything together. I bet he wouldn't miss a trip to the zoo because of a stupid fight. But what do you say, kid? You think you can help me out? Yeah, I didn't think so.
We don't hate nobody because of their color.
Wow.
We hate oppression.
That's Bobby Seale, the
We
co-founder
hate
of the Black
murder
Panthers.
of black people in our
And it looks like
community.
he's speaking at a
We hate
rally.
the gross unemployment that exists in our community. We hate black men being taken off into the military service to be fighting for our greatest decadent American promise us freedom. In the Civil War, 186,000 black men fought in the military service, and we were promised freedom, and we didn't get it.
I'd like to run down the demands that we, the Solidarity Brothers Defense Committee,
No way, it's Angela Davis. She's one of the most famous Black Panthers. It looks like she's talking about the prison system.
And we want to go over and let the adult authority and the Department of Corrections know that we are moving on this, that we will not stop until there are no more prisons except for those people that I was talking about before, except for the real criminals. So we will not stop until all political prisoners are freed. Now what we want to do at this point.
My school serves us breakfast, lunch, and dinner because sometimes your mother or father or whoever you're living with probably don't have enough food for you. Some of the people who serve food are teachers.
I saw this in a book. This is the Oakland Community Learning Center. It looks like the Black Panthers used to feed the kids every day.
Today, Carol sent me a letter about Sherry not doing her homework.
The Justice Committee gives you a method correction if you don't do your homework, if you play in class, if you talk back to teachers or try to fight teachers.
Right. Then why don't you do your homework? I just forget about it.
So the Panthers were teaching the kids to solve problems with their words. I wonder if me and Josh could learn something.
You had this done about 3 days ago, you said?
That's so cool. The Panthers even opened a free clinic. They had doctors and nurses and everything.
You have patients come through, see a doctor. After they get through, get a test or what have you, and they comes in and see the people's advocate. That's a community person and person in the party who acts like a liaison between the center here itself.
Wow, that was some dream. It's like everything I've been studying the past week has finally come together. Okay, that was the 5-minute bell before recess is over. I have to work quickly to finish this presentation. Good thing I already got a head start.
Okay, class, as you know, today you'll be giving your presentations. If you do good, then we'll be going on our field trip to the zoo this afternoon. If not, I will tell the bus driver to leave with Miss Lord's class. Clifton will be presenting first about his topic, the Black Panthers.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking about the Black Panthers.
Wakanda forever.
Very funny, Josh. Not that Black Panther. I'm talking about the Black Panther Party. They were a political organization that fought for socialism, human rights, and standing up against police brutality.
Boring. I'd rather watch this superhero movie.
That's enough, Josh.
Well, you always told us to tell the truth, so why shouldn't I tell Clifton that he has a boring topic?
Because
It's okay, Miss Davis, I got it. Yeah, Josh, the superhero movie would be fun to watch. But you want to know what else is cool? The fact that the Black Panther Party and Black Panther, the superhero, were introduced to the world in the same year, 1966. Just a few months apart, actually.
That doesn't sound cool. Sounds like a coincidence to me.
Okay, then what do you like about Black Panther?
It's the drip for me. My man stay fitted in all black. Even when he's not in the suit, he still be styling on all the other superheroes. I like how he fights too. He never runs from a challenge or a fight.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, if you liked all that, then you probably love the Black Panther Party. As you can see, they stayed fitted. It was very common for them to wear black leather jackets and matching berets. They even also had cool buttons pinned to their clothes that were both political and stylish.
Okay, they fitted, I'm not gonna lie. But what about the fighting though? They never had to pull up on Thanos.
Okay, well, maybe not Thanos, but they were all about fighting injustice. They were active 50 years ago and didn't have smartphones and social media like we do. So they actually had to get in their car and drive around and make sure that the police weren't stepping out of line. It wasn't against the law back then, so they would even bring weapons with them to show everybody that they meant business.
they didn't always intimidate people, though. There were other ways the Panthers enacted change.
What do you mean, Miss Davis?
Well, one time back in 1977, over 100 disabled Panthers and other activists occupied the San Francisco Federal Building for 26 days. It was the largest sitting at a federal building ever, and the whole event caused a lot of improvements for disability rights. The protest was peaceful and purposeful.
So they were out here changing laws? Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Right. But like Miss Davis said, it wasn't just about being tough or cool. They worked really hard to educate people. They were always teaching black people about their rights and the law so the police wouldn't take advantage of them. The Black Panther Party started here in Oakland and became really popular. In just 2 years, they were able to create 38 branches and chapters around the country with over 5,000 members in total.
Wait. I know you're lying now. You're telling me they organized all of that in the 60s with no smartphones or social media? You're just making stuff up to make them look cool.
No, it's the truth. They would have these really big meetings, and they even created a newspaper to spread the word. See?
Okay, I believe you. And they sound really cool.
Right. But the Panthers were really changing lives throughout the whole country.
That's right, Clifton, but it wasn't just in the United States.
What do you mean?
Well, the Black Panther Party would work with activists all across the world. They would often go on international trips to work with social justice movements happening outside the United States, too. Their work directly inspired Polynesian Panthers to fight for equality in New Zealand.
So they'd work with heroes from other countries. Wow, They really are like the Black Panther. But wait, how come I've never heard of them until now?
Good question. Well, they were only active for about 15 years before breaking up in the early 80s. Way before we were born.
Why would they break up? It seems like they were doing great things for everyone.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look that up for my presentation.
But
No worries, Clifton. You're doing a great job so far. Let me just hop in one moment. In the past, Black people didn't have as much freedom as we do today. There were laws and policies that tried to make Black people feel like we weren't perfect the way we were. The government got scared of us realizing how amazing we all are, creating things like COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program, to break up the Black Panther. And you know what? Unfortunately, it worked.
That's terrible.
yeah, why would they do that?
We could talk more about that after Clifton finishes his presentation. Go on, Clifton, please continue.
Thanks, Miss Davis. So as I was saying, the Black Panthers weren't all about scaring people and looking tough. They actually talked a lot about mental health.
Mental health? What's that?
Well, it's making sure that your mind and body feel good so that you can live a good life. The Black Panthers talked a lot about meditating, doing yoga, and they even created food programs that gave out fresh food to kids before school.
That's right, Clifton. But the Panthers didn't just stop at feeding children before school. They had large events where they would give out thousands of bags of free groceries for the community. In fact, their work is the reason why most public schools have free breakfast today. They even inspire programs like WIC, which financially helps families pay for food.
Thanks, Miss Davis. So everyone, as you can all see, the Black Panthers wanted everybody to be happy and healthy. Thanks. That's my presentation.
Great job, Clifton. Everyone, let's give him a round of applause.
That's it?
What do you mean?
You got me interested in the Black Panthers. Is there anything else you can tell us?
Well, maybe if I had more time, but I only had a week to study them, and I barely pulled that off.
That's okay, Clifton. You did a great job. Mind if I take it over from here? Everything Clifton said was true, but there's a lot of other cool things he didn't mention, like...
Wait a minute. How do you know so much about the Black Panther Party, Miss Davis? You told us about the sit-in, the food programs, and how they broke up. You didn't have time to research them like Clifton did, so how do you know so much about them?
Well, it's because I don't need to research them. I saw it with my own eyes.
What do you mean, Miss Davis?
I was a member of the original Black Panther Party.
What? No way. That's so cool, Miss Davis. You were a Black Panther?
Yep, that's why I keep this quilt hung up, to remind me of that time in my life.
It is a very special quilt. It helped me out today in ways you couldn't even imagine.
That's nice, Clifton. And since you're all interested, let's gather around in a circle. There's plenty of stories I can share with you.